It's Nolan.
Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. My studio sessions turn into fireworks. These reptiles on me like a Lacoste shirt. Plain Jane, make your eyes hurt. Fuck a sponsor. My mission to give it your price, but without the concert. Pandemic showed me I could get it off the muscle. I be grinding year round. Y'all be waiting for the summer. I just fill the gaps. Don't need a light for the tunnel. Y'all looking highly disgruntled. I use the mic for my hustle. Dog, I came up, triple beam changed up. Built the team, serving up the fiends through the screen. Living out the dream. Still independent, don't need the red tape. Gang green, cut the dead weight, that's my headspace. Yeah, I've been a boss, I just now embraced it. Feeling in W9s like an application. Strong mind, advantageous, planning vacations. I put my dogs in the business like I'm Baron Davis. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Real settle, I done crept up, homie, I stepped up. Froze the neck up, my chase up, homie. Curveballs got me hitting sliders. Pinning hits like pinatas. It's a message in the cuts like stigmata. Yeah, we been in them corners night to the morning. Ay, crossing over through the borders. Ay, new chick, she imported. Ay, bring sand when I'm in the beach, boy, stay dripping like water. Ay, private chef cooking up the plate, came a long way from that porch. I'm the artist, I'm the writer, I'm the publisher. Bitch, I'm an author, got more drive than a Thunderbird. I'm a leader, put my people on the hella work. Play me, I be rocking your skull like I'm the Punisher. Still got it, still bad it. Your lady hanging off the kielbasa. Bill pasta, I'm entertaining in my Villa Casa. Been a monster, but need the profit. I forgot me till I popped up on them like Team Rocket. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I can blow a stack, better make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. We about to have another Let's Talk session. We're not going to be on here for too long. We're going to move succinctly through the topics on the board, but we're going to have a good time in the meantime. You feel me? All right. So, as y'all know, earlier today, Nicki Minaj was arrested out in Amsterdam. Unfortunately, it seemed that she was in possession of weed, pre-rolled marijuana weed. You know what I'm saying? Joints. She recorded it. She live streamed it for her fans to see what was going on. She was then placed in a paddy wagon outside of the airport and taken in for more information and everything. It seems that she did reach her destination. I think she was going to, Manchester next. The show was scheduled to open doors at 6:30. They were pushed back to 7 p.m. So it didn't end up being too much of an inconvenience on time, but definitely an inconvenience on how she wanted to move and the things that she had planned for her day. Okay, so that's what we have. We're about to do a quick little update because there is an article that gave a little bit more information, especially from the Dutch police and things of that nature. We are going to show Nicki Minaj's video again. If you didn't tune into the live earlier today, we did show it. We're going to show it again just so you can be caught up to date, up to speed with how everything played out. But we're not going to spend too much time on it. We just want to give a quick update on how everything turned out. All is well that ends well. I think that's the best moral of the story. All right, let's get into it. And I probably should just go ahead and play the video first and then get into the article. So here we are.
Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going.
You have to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away. It's 5 minutes away.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will get your next show, we have to do it very fast. And we will help, but
You're talking about my show?
Yes.
What about it?
Yeah. We
He
talk.
said they will help to try to get you there.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
So you
How?
can knock very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we
But
can.
what am I doing? What am I doing? I
You
never
are
gave
under
anyone my.
arrest.
I never. So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Okay. Stop filming now.
I'm under arrest for what?
Okay.
Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
you
here?
have to go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming and just step in the car first?
No, I need a lawyer, because I don't know where I'm going.
You will get a lawyer at the office. You can contact the lawyer, but if you just step in the car, then it will go as fast as possible.
And who's going in this vehicle?
So please step
He
in
will
the
go with you.
Damn, man, they ain't had to slam them doors like that, man. That's like your mama telling you, close that goddamn screen door, and you slam that bitch shut, man. They're like, hey, man, don't slam my motherfucking door like that no more. Shit. That's crazy, though, man. Like, I'm going to be honest, man. I ain't never been arrested. I would never like to be in that position to be arrested. So, although I know a lot of people are out here, joking about it, kind of basking in her misfortune and all that stuff, man. I've never been in that position, don't want to be in that position. And I do feel for her. I can understand the embarrassment that she had to have felt in that moment. Not to say that she was in the right, because if you're trying to transport joints from out of Amsterdam into Manchester, you're definitely trying to transport narcotics internationally. That is not the right thing to do. And you could blame it on your security all you want, but they found it in your purse, pre-rolled joints. You can smoke joints in Amsterdam, but there's designated areas in which you can do that in Amsterdam. You got to abide by their guidelines. If not, you're going to be stepping outside the lines. And when you step outside the lines, sometimes you end up confined or facing fines. Didn't mean to do a 4-pack rhyme, but it just came out that way, man. But a lot of people like to be habitual line steppers and then get angry when it catches up to them. I'm a firm believer that when you live life on the edge, at some point you're going to fall over. Now, how you get back up is all up on you, but you're destined to slip by playing on the edge. All right. Now let's get into this CBS article where they give specifics about how all of this played out. They say rapper Nicki Minaj was briefly arrested and then fined at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport on Saturday on allegations that officials found quote-unquote soft drugs in her luggage, according to Dutch authorities. The Royal Netherlands Marechaussee, which is the Dutch National Police Agency, they posted to social media Saturday night that a 41-year-old American woman who was arrested on suspicion of exporting soft drugs was fined and released from custody after authorities consulted with local prosecutors. The amount of the fine, however, was not provided. While Dutch police did not name Minaj as the suspect in question, the rapper posted video to social media of the ordeal, which is the video we just watched. In the video, she explains that police told her that officers had allegedly found marijuana in her bags and that it would have to be weighed. Minaj's video shows a man in a suit telling her that police want to search all her luggage, which I think would be customary if they found weed and joints in one of your bags, then they would want to see what else you have in the rest of your luggage. That seems pretty customary to me. But again, when you're in that position, of course, it's not going to feel good. I'm not even mad at her recording it for her own personal safety, because you're in a foreign country being approached by police. You don't know what could potentially happen. So I do want to make that clear. But again, had they not been trying to smuggle them joints out of the country, they may have not been in that position at all. Furthermore, they say the police officer told me we have to offload all of your luggage and to search everything of your luggage, the man who was not immediately identified says in the video. He, aka a police officer, doesn't believe you don't have more with you than you said, the man can also be heard saying. However, again, cannabis is illegal in the Netherlands, but it is tolerated for recreational use. There are certain areas in which you can have a designated amount of marijuana on you, and it's basically decriminalized. You're not shamed for it. You're not taken into jail. But again, you have to operate within the requirements of the law. In the video, police officers could be heard telling Minaj that she was quote unquote under arrest for carrying drugs before asking her to get in a van to go to the police station. Minaj, who was born on Nikitanya Mirage Petty, denied the claims and requested a lawyer multiple times before getting into the van. Prior to Minaj's release, Robert Capel, a military police spokesman, told AFP, that an interrogation is still ongoing. A representative from Minaj and the Amsterdam police did not immediately respond to CBS News' request for comment. However, in a series of posts on Twitter, Minaj claimed that this arrest was indeed an attempt to sabotage her tour, and that's where I started to tune out a little bit, because I'm like, now what incentive do they have? You brought money, you stimulated the economy in their country. You're about to go on to the next place. Why would they want to sabotage you from moving forward? She states they're being paid big money to try to sabotage my tour because so many people are mad that it's this successful and they can't eat off me. They got caught stealing money from my travel jets, got fired, got mad, etc. Now, she did say that she has some former tour managers that were adding 30 to 50K extra onto the fees of paying for her private charter jets, and that they were pocketing the additional money and running off from the plug. Those people were subsequently fired, but I'm trying to understand how it is that they're still trying to sabotage you after being fired. What type of connections do they have? What type of people are we talking about? Who indeed are we talking about? Because that would need to be a different conversation, and we would need to put some stamps, some locations, some addresses, some names, some faces, some DOBs, all type of shit to confirm what we're talking about. Okay? Furthermore, the article states Minaj was in Amsterdam, where she played at Ziggo's Dome on Thursday and was on her way to Manchester, England for another show as part of her Pink Friday 2 World Tour. Okay? So she's out. She's safe. She's been able to fly out into Manchester, and she has arrived to go ahead and, proceed with her concert. And just as I was about to give Nicki credit for showing up to the concert and still doing everything she could, despite all of the setbacks and everything going on today, unfortunately, the concert has been canceled. Okay? I thought, with them moving the time back a little bit, giving her time to get out there, everything was going to be honky-dory. Well, the show was postponed at the last minute, unfortunately. Okay? Let's see what we can find on this thing. Fans continue to queue up the venue and were even let inside at 7:15 p.m. However, Live Nation has now released a statement to cancel the event. They said Nicki Minaj's scheduled performance at Manchester's Co-op Live on Saturday, 25th May, has been postponed. Tickets will remain valid for the rescheduled performance, which will be announced ASAP. So it seems that they are going to do everything that they can to, reschedule the show. I don't know how soon they'll be able to do it. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a lot of uncertainty in the air around that. I think fans even started reselling some of their tickets when it seemed like she wasn't going to be able to make it. But that's how it went down. They say despite Nicki's best efforts to explore every possible avenue to make tonight's show happen, the events of today have made it impossible. We are deeply disappointed by the inconvenience this has caused. More information will be available at your point of purchase. Okay? In other news, we've got 50 Cent calling out Rick Ross. Now, we've known that this is a long-standing beef that they've had going on for a while. We know that 50 Cent has definitely been on the heels of Diddy for years, but in the past year, he's definitely kept his foot on that man's neck. And he's reverting back to going at Rick Ross in the midst of all of that. 50 Cent posted an illustration of R. Kelly earlier. And he says, sometimes I think people are just stupid. Why would you say this in a song? He then goes to do a very loose quote of Rick Ross's You Don't Even Know remix verse. He says, I drugged her ass and she ain't even know it. Now, if y'all remember, we've talked about it a little bit here on this channel. That lyric of Rick Ross where he says, put Molly all in her drink, she ain't even know it. I enjoyed that, she ain't even know it. Very weird, very inappropriate, fucked up. Like, you don't go on a song and, tell the world that you are drugging women and enjoying that, quote unquote, whatever that may be, afterwards, she ain't even know it, and thinking that you're going to walk away unscathed. The song was banned from radio. That was the only ramifications that he faced at the time, was that the song was banned from radio. He was able to put out other songs, other singles, other successful records. And the world basically proceeded. The world was much different in 2013, right? Rick Ross comes back and he tries to justify his position on that. He says this was a lyric. However, Daphne Joy accused and says you sodomized and SA'd her as you held her down in front of your son, Curtis. So Rick Ross comes back and says, hey, your baby mama has accused you of basically the same shit that I was rapping about, but she says you did it in real life. So where you want to go next from here? Hey, I told y'all, if there happens to be a mass exodus from all these motherfuckers in the industry, I'm not going to say that I'm trying to see everything burn down and melt down, but if it happens, so fucking be it. Okay? At this point, I think we've got enough entertainment out here. We've got enough entertainers out here that can hold the mantle. So if y'all niggas behind the scenes are really into this type of shit, you don't deserve to have a platform. You don't deserve to be out here. I don't give a fuck how talented people say you are. I don't give a fuck how much your mama love you. All you niggas could go. Now, 50 Cent didn't really offer much of an explanation when Daphne came out and said her piece about that. But he definitely made it a point to implicate her as a sex worker when he saw her name in Lil Rod's lawsuit with Diddy, in which she was identified as one of his many sex workers. So you've got a lot to say about Diddy. You've got a lot to say about Ross. You've got a lot to say about your baby mama, Miss Daphne Joy. What can you say for yourself, Fitty? You know what I mean? We got, like I say, if we gonna talk, let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Let's keep it a G. Let's keep it a stat. You want to put yourself in the conversation, it don't mean you always gonna come out unscathed, motherfucker. You want to hop in. You might not want to wear a white suit today because you're gonna get a little bit muddy. Okay? We're going to keep the show rolling. Because like I said, we ain't going to be here too long. We're just going to go through the news. We're going to have a quick little conversation and we're going to go about our business. It's the weekend. And I want to get back to my family. We're finna eat good in a minute. So, yeah. Yeah. That way. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all know I like to entertain myself, man. Next up, we've got Glorilla being accused of stealing $400,000. Now, ain't that about a bit? Glow, you gonna have to talk to somebody about that, man. Glow, you jugging like that? That $400K, is that how you got them new tatas? What's going on, Glow? Yeah, Glow. Stealing from niggas and making bail, ho. Yeah, Glow. Run off on the plug and making sales, ho. Yeah, Glow. Jacking these niggas and taking elbows. Yeah, Glow. Taking your money to shop at Rainbow. Yeah, Glow. We would go all day with this shit, man. Y'all gonna have to contain me. But let's get to it, man. Glorilla accused of stealing $400,000 by an Atlanta investor. Now, if y'all are not familiar with Aristotle Varner Jr., he's a very popular investor out here in the A. He actually just came up on a new property. If you've ever heard of Mr. J Morrison, he just bought the Black House, aka the Legacy Center, from J Morrison, where people will be learning financial literacy, learning how to invest, how to day trade, and all of those different things. J Morrison has been accused of being a fraud. He's been accused of running off on the plug with plenty of investors' money his goddamn self. So much so that people are all over YouTube creating content around the situation. He made millions of dollars from investors and decided to invest that money into his own personal properties, which ended up devaluing the center. It also ended up devaluing the Tulsa Real Estate Fund, which was named after, of course, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the city that was holding Black Wall Street with all of our black leaders that were out there. So he just completely ruined the namesake. And Aristotle came in and bought the property off of him, because it pretty much got a nice deal on it. But he comes out and he says, hey, Glorilla defrauded me out of $400,000. Let's talk about it. Okay? So basically, she was supposed to promote him on social media, and he gave her $400K for it. Now hold on. How did you give her $400K for promotion? 400,000? Not 40? Not 4,000? How much promotion was she supposed to do? Was she doing something strange for some change? Or am I mistaken? 400K for social media promo? You could have hit me up, goddamn. I'd have did it for goddamn 400. Let's keep going. Varner Jr. revealed his lawsuit against the rapper on the Morning Hustle Friday morning. He says she was already big. It's just, celebrity cocky. I'm not going to fulfill the contract shit. You know how that shit go, he says. No, I don't. I absolutely don't know how that shit go, and I would love to figure it out. Now, court documents have been uncovered by Spade TV. They revealed that Varner Jr. says he paid Glow $150,000 for her to post a collaborative Instagram message, perform an in-person meet and greet, and sit down for a 30-minute interview with celebrity Asia Varner, who is also his wife. Furthermore, Varner Jr. alleged that Glorilla only posted the collaborative Instagram post and didn't perform any of her other duties, which she was contractually obligated to perform back in 2022. They say it's unclear what relation this has to the contract, but a TikTok posted by Aristotle's investment company back in 2023, February, they showed Glow promoting Varner Jr.'s then upcoming free stock class. It said, quote unquote, I asked Glorilla to teach me the dance in exchange for some stock lessons, and the rest is history. That was what the caption stated. They say, here's the good news. You can come learn with her because she's on tour. We have to do the lessons virtually. Comment learn to attend our stock class Sunday, February 19th, 7 p.m. I'll personally DM you the link to get in the Zoom meeting with Glorilla Pimp. What the fuck does Glorilla know about stocks? That was your first mistake. You wanted to use a celebrity and you didn't even get somebody who is believable. Curbin on Curbin. We listening to music. Yeah, that's who I want to teach me about stocks. Yeah. Come on, man. You got too much notoriety out here for making smart investments to be trying to convince me you thought Glorilla was your meal ticket for stocks. She had you out here doing the gritty, and she did you gritty. Ain't that about a bitch? You didn't see it coming. You ain't even know it. Goddamn. Let me see if I can actually track down that lawsuit for more information, because something's not adding up for me. If you gave her 150, how do we get to 400? You know, I'm gonna have to go. We got to look further into this. After doing a little bit of digging around, I was able to find a video of Aristotle, I guess, speaking on Glorilla. There is some strong language in this, so just brace yourselves. For someone to be as educated and big into financial education and just overall uplifting the black community, it is a little bit off-putting that he had such strong language for Glorilla, but I'm going to go ahead and play it. Just to get more context from him. Maybe he will offer something that we haven't heard. I did not listen to this whole thing, but I did hear in the beginning he was calling her a B, which I don't support. But let's hear what he has to say.
Queen ghetto motherfucking bitch to ever. I'd do anything for Sexy Red, as long as she beat Glorilla. Can't no more. Sing ski to your light. Whatever Sexy Red do, we must support. We must support. We cannot let Glorilla win Queen Ratchet. That bitch took my money. And I want y'all to tag the Shade Room, tag whoever you want to fucking tag. Glorilla must pay Aristotle his fucking money back. Okay? The bitch took... so I'm going to tell y'all what happened. And this is on live. The bitch, I paid the stupid ass, ghetto ass, Memphis, slow talking ass bitch, Glorilla, fucking 100. I paid 150 racks for something to happen.
Hold on, man. Now, why she got to be all that, man? Why she got to be all that, man? Ain't you married, man? Your wife ain't advised you against speaking that type of language. I know she stole your money, but come on, man. Not Mr. Educator. Come on, brother. We're going to let you finish your story, but you did. You just acknowledged your own foolishness. Now, Queen Ratchet Ghetto, what made you think she was going to be the best partner? You just saw the fact that she was buzzing, she was popular, and you like, man, niggas is going to come in here and try to learn stocks from me. But who's to say, why would you choose her? She's not interested in this shit. This is a lick for her. And rightfully so. Because in what world would anyone else expect to see Glorilla promoting stocks? Not to say that she can't be into it, not to say that she doesn't know anything about it, because she could be way smarter than anyone would imagine, right? Let's go ahead and put that out there. But based on public perception, which you seem to be pretty privy to in your own estimation, what made that a good investment to Mr. Investment? Just questions that need answers before we get to it. I'm going to let you finish, but we got to talk to you, man. What the fuck, boy? I've heard good things about you, man. But now that I'm seeing you in the press, you're looking a little funny in the light.
All right? So all that stupid ass, ghetto ass, two-hit wonder bitch had to do was show up for 5 minutes on the Zoom and do a 30-minute live with my wife. You know what this stupid ass, ratchet ass, no bed frame, ugly teeth before she had money bitch did? You know what this stupid ass bitch did? This bitch ditched us and took our money. So this shit happened in March.
She's all this, but you paid the fee of $150,000 up front. She can't be that dumb. She can't be too stupid. She got one over off on you. And I believe she showed up for the promotion, if I'm not mistaken. Well, she did the collaborative promotion. She just didn't show up to the 5-minute call in an interview. I mean, you might be entitled to compensation, but this story ain't making you look no better, though.
I'm pissed the fuck off, but you know, I ain't no drama type dude. So I'm not finna blast people. I'm not finna do that. I'm asking, hey, can we resolve this? Can we blah, 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 this and that? You know what this bitch did? She just ignoring us. So I said, okay, I filed a lawsuit. And I'm like, cool. The lawsuit taking too long. You get what I'm saying? The law, I don't like this court shit. That's the reason I will never, ever do business with somebody again, because once you go to court, the shit take years. So now I'm like, man, where the fuck where's the, I ain't gonna say what I wanted to do, but I'm like, hey man, look, I got 50. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, somebody hurry up and tell this bitch to give me my fucking money back. But anyway, that bitch falling off, and I hope that bitch continue to fall off. Fuck Glorilla, and fuck her whole team.
This video was from 7 months ago, so, you know, it was looking a little funny in the light for Glo. We weren't sure if she was going to rebound. She had the cha-cha thing going on. But as of 2024, she's coming up even stronger, which is probably why he wants to go ahead and rekindle this story in the press, which there's another interview, which we're going to show a clip from in a minute, where he's rehashing this issue in the media. So I guess now that she's no longer falling off, he wants to make sure he cashes in.
Yeah, fuck her. I fuck with Yo Gotti, but I don't fuck with nobody. I fuck with Yo Gotti and Mozzie. Cool, I like CMG, but I don't like Glorilla. Fucking hate that bitch. Bitch tried me. Hell yeah, I want my fucking justice right now. That fucking lawyer and that court shit take too long. That's why all these entrepreneur niggas be doing all that shit, because they know don't nobody got time for these courts, bro. That's another thing too, bro. Who the fuck got time to go to court and sue? I don't have time for that shit, man. So now I can't do business with people because I can't trust no more. But that's cool, because I'm about to shit on these niggas. I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm about to shit on the fucking industry so hard, bro. You ain't even, man, what? That's why I'm sitting back smiling. But that bitch gotta get it. That stupid bitch Glorilla, she gonna get it. Why you ain't put in a contract? It was a fucking contract. That stupid, slow, fucking stupid bitch didn't follow it because she thinks she a gangster and all this other shit. So fuck Glorilla. And I'm glad that bitch falling off. I hope that bitch get fucking a lifetime of depression. I hope goddamn everything. I hope her nigga keep fucking her friends. All bad shit please happen to that stupid ass bitch, cause that bitch motherfucking tried me. You feel me? Like that, I all that shit. Fall off, one hit, I want all that shit. I want that bitch to feel every emotion, cause that bitch tried me. And yeah, fuck Glorilla. I hope Glorilla sees every emotion. And honestly, I'm gonna get clout off this bitch name. That's what I'm gonna do. I might just make me an IG post tomorrow. Hope the Shade Room pick it up. Since you wanna play, bitch, I'm gonna go get fucking clout off your name and just start rant a fucking beef with you. Cause I ain't got nothing to lose. Niggas gonna fuck with my brand. I'm thinking about doing that shit, cause that bitch need to know this shit is not a game. Yeah, I'm gonna make a diss track too. We gotta diss Glorilla. We gotta do it. I ain't finna beef with no bitch. I'm just telling this. I'm about to send her to court. You know what? I'm gonna get one of my homies to try to talk to her. When that bitch fall off, yeah. We gonna gonna kick the bitch while she down. We gonna break her heart. Yeah, we gonna do that. I know just the nigga who she'll like too. I got one of my hood homies. He got the green eyes and shit. Yeah, we gonna goddamn break this bitch heart too. We doing all that. I'm gonna get my fucking get back. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get my fucking get back on that bitch. But anyways, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna be plotting on how I'm gonna get back at Glorilla for the next year or so. And I'm getting my fucking get back. I ain't lying to you. I'm getting my shit back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Make sure y'all send her a message and say it's a nigga who, if you know that bitch, make sure y'all tell that stupid asshole it's a nigga named Aristotle. She know who the fuck I am, who's pissed. She's been avoiding my calls, my texts, all that shit. Bitch, I'm mad, and you owe me some money. Bitch, I'm mad. Glorilla, bitch, if you screen recording this, Glorilla, bitch, pay me my fucking money. I hope your bitch ass fall off. I hope your fucking career go down. Fuck all your songs, bitch. One hit wonder, bitch. You probably don't even own the masters to that shit. You'll never own your fucking masters. You'll never be a boss, bitch. Fuck you and fuck Memphis. Goddamn for breeding that stupid ass bitch.
Not fuck Memphis. Whoa. Not fuck Memphis. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to justify and say that Glorilla should have took his money, right? That's dead ass wrong. She took the money. She ran off on the plug. That's not okay. It's not cool. And she's going to have to, face some sort of restitution. She's going to have to pay this man back. Whatever it is, I'm still trying to understand how the total got to 400K. To say that she stole 400K, I need to hear about some other issues in which you paid her again, because if you only paid her 150, then how did she get 400 out of you? Or are you suing her for 400,000 due to accrued interest and legal fees? Is that what it is? I just need a little bit more clarification, Mr. Educator. Okay? Fuck Memphis? What? No, don't do that. Don't say that. Memphis already don't got the best reputation. They'll come do something to you. Talking like that, don't ever take your ass down there. Thinking it's all good. You want to do one of your little classes, try to go to one of them motherfucking rib shacks. They gonna be feasting on your ribs, nigga. Let me see what else he had to say on this little radio interview, though. Hold on, y'all.
Have you ever put a put money into an investment that wasn't good? Because technically that's what would have happened to the people that originally invested, right?
And I was pissed off. I lost like 400 racks.
Off of?
Glorilla. She stole some money from me.
Oh.
Stole?
Yeah. And then who else?
Wait, how?
Yeah, we got to stop here for a minute. Before you even say
you
who
don't
else.
just drive by that.
How did she steal the money from you?
I paid her some money, over 6 figures, to do something for me, and she didn't complete the task. She still got 2 more tasks to complete, and it's on contract, and I'm still going through court about that.
How long has it been?
It's been a year, since March of last year.
So is what happened is she wasn't as big then when you first did this deal?
That's what she was big. It's just, celebrity, cocky. I'm not going to fulfill the contract shit. You know how this shit go.
So there can be bad investments.
Yes, clearly Glorilla was not a good investment. Let me get back in full screen. Let me go ahead and take this off the screen. And yeah, man. I just, I understand you're going to be mad. Somebody run off for 6 figures of your money. You may call them out their name, but just do a whole thing, just calling out all types of B's and H's. You know what I mean? And we ain't talking about no technical equipment. That's a little much, man, especially coming from somebody who's supposed to be like this investment guru, this education guru. I would expect a little bit more, but more power to you. Hopefully you could get in contact with her and her team and figure out how you're going to get your money back, because again, I don't advocate for theft and stealing, but I still think that you should have probably thought twice before you put that money in her pocket, man. That's all I'm saying. Too bad. After looking around, it seems that Glorilla was involved in another scam, or at least her team was involved in another scam back in 2022. I believe it was. They say Glorilla previously scammed someone in 2022, not paying a choreographer, and scammed others out of their money. An individual has been impersonating members of my team and deceiving people. So I don't know how real this particular story is, right? We don't know if Glo was directly involved with this, but this is just another time in which she was accused of jugging someone else out of some bread, okay? So let's see what happened here. In a statement recently given to Fox 13, Glorilla reportedly denied having anything to do with the unfortunate situation and claimed a scammer has been posing as a member of her team to take advantage of people. She said in a quote, "I was made aware that an individual has been impersonating members of my team and deceiving people for money as a part of a scam. I'm looking into the issue, but I'd like to encourage all my fans and supporters to be very careful with how they communicate with online strangers." She said it's important to do research and take the appropriate steps to prevent yourselves from being victimized by cyber criminals posing as celebrity teams. Okay. Now, in the original story, they stated recently choreographer Trinica Goods spoke out against Glorilla's team for failing to compensate her the $1,500 she was allegedly promised after being hired in August to teach the Memphis rapper some moves ahead of an Amazon live stream at a dance studio in Atlanta. She says, you know, her little signature move that she does? She was doing it one way, I choreographed it another way, and they've been doing it that way in every other show. There's even a photo of Glorilla and Miss Trinica Goods. A couple photos, actually. We're going to look this up. Because I don't know how you can say someone's impersonating your team and you've been seen with this young lady. Hold on, Glo. Oh, man. We love Glo over here at Inside the Industry, but damn. Hold on. Hold the phone. So this is Glo with a mic in her hand rehearsing, and this is Miss Trinica Goods showing her how to do her dance the new way. Okay? It's not video here, it's just a photo. But it just lends to what she was saying, that this could not have been someone impersonating her if she was brought in to actually do the choreography. So we at least know here Glorilla be lying. The Memphis dancer claims she was originally excited to work with the rapper. She says, I was again really excited to work with Glorilla because she's from Memphis. I'm from Memphis. It was an amazing chance. Once the work was finished, Goods alleged she asked about payment, but Glorilla's team passed her around with unclear responses. She continues, okay, are we grown or are we children? Like, this doesn't make any sense at all. The 30-year-old was told that she would be paid when Glorilla came back to Atlanta. However, months later, she still has not heard anything. She explained, putting that on my resume does not help pay my bills. That was 5 hours of my time that I could have been working on something else or doing something else. But here it is. I'm trying to go back and forth with grown men about who's supposed to pay me. Goods claimed that she wasn't the only one who had a money issue with the rapper's team. She said then it started to come out that everybody, all of her team, they don't handle money well. It's nothing against her because I truly do not believe she knows. Okay, so she takes a little bit of the blame off Glo. Okay. Apparently, damn, there's more stories. Memphis native, you doing this to your hometown kinfolk. Damn, Kia Shine finna come out with something next, ain't it? Memphis native Kimberly Renfro decided to contact Glorilla to endorse her beauty line. Kimberly Renfro said that she used the phone number and email from the rapper Glorilla Instagram account, and she got a response. She agreed to shell out $1,200 for product endorsements by the FNF artist. Renfro said, me and my husband are full-time entrepreneurs, and we never know when the next check is coming. Renfro then claimed that after she digitally sent money via Zelle, she received a call from someone on Glorilla's team saying she was supposed to send $1,500. When she asked for a refund, it was denied. Renfro took her frustration to TikTok to tell her story. The video went viral, but it was ultimately flagged for abuse and pulled off the social media platform. Following Renfro's TikTok story, Glorilla took to Facebook once again to inform fans to only contact her through certain channels and to not respond to calls from a 470 area code. Okay. According to Goods, Again, this is the choreographer. She said the 23-year-old is an amazing artist being handled by greedy management. She says, I was there on set with her and I'm like, oh my God, she's so dope. She really is a true talent. But when you have greedy people behind true talent, it takes away from her. So again, this is at least the third time that Glorilla has been accused of scamming someone out of their money. It's fucked up, Glo. Curbing on curbing. You're going to have to cash in one of them curbings and make these people whole, shout it. The fuck going on? And last but not least, we're going to get into Drake. Y'all remember we talked a couple weeks ago about Drake selling his property in California and all that good stuff. Well, apparently Drake is now buying property in Texas. Interesting location. Okay, there's an article here from the Texas Monthly where they talk about the wildest amenities at Drake's new Texas estate. The beef-happy rapper has purchased a 313-acre former resort outside of Brenham. Here are all the most luxurious of the property's built-in perks. I might as well show y'all the screen, huh? So this is the estate that has been purchased. It's a Mediterranean-style main house here. They say, imagine you're a famous child actor. We ain't gonna go through all that shit, man. Well, maybe we will. Imagine you're a famous child actor turned hip-hop artist who spent the first part of the month getting annihilated, oh God, in a battle with the only rapper to ever win the Pulitzer Prize, and you need somewhere to disappear and lick your wounds. You could do worse in a place to hunker down than a $15 million resort turned private estate out by Brenham. Who would think to look for one of the defining pop stars of the 21st century here? That might not have been something Drake factored in when he finalized the purchase of the former inn at Dos Brisas in Washington County last fall, but now that he's been publicly revealed as the owner, we can assume it's a handy side benefit. Situated roughly halfway between Houston, a city for which Drake has long expressed an affinity, and Austin, a city that has better barbecue. The sprawling grounds Drake can now call home give him easy access to the best Texas has to offer. He can get to Houston to be photographed hanging with the Astros. He can go to Austin the next time he's booked to headline Austin City Limits. Should he develop an interest in Texas history, he can thrill to the lore of Washington on the Brazos, the famed birthplace of the state, a place that proudly boasts in fashion. Drake might appreciate that it's where Texas became Texas. He could even, if he chose, take his 6-year-old son on a tour of Bluebell Creameries. Although, if you believe Kendrick Lamar, he don't know nothing about that. Damn, y'all doing this nigga dirty. So what all did Drake actually get for his $15 million? Let's take a look at the amenities available to Aubrey Drake Graham in his new Texas home away from home. So he's got plenty of land, grass, greenery here. 313 acres. Back when Drake's property was a resort, guests received access to golf carts in order to get around, which makes sense when a property sprawls over 313 acres. So let's just start by pointing out that this is more than just a mansion. Drake owns a true estate in Texas now. He's got a 42-acre FDA certified organic farm. We're going to skip some of this shit. He's got a 7,000 square foot high-tech greenhouse. We know this nigga ain't finna be planting no shit in the greenhouse. We know this nigga ain't finna be farming, but if he did, it would be smart. That's money. Might be one of them fucking 20 companies he owns. He finna run out this bit. He's got 5 1,795 square foot haciendas. Right? So these are homes sprawled out through the property. Right? And they can be rented out. Also didn't come cheap during peak times. They started at approximately about $1,000 a night. They say if you're wondering what one man needs with 5 separate houses on the same property, well, you're asking the wrong question, because this is only the beginning. He's got 4 800 square foot casitas. I don't even know what a damn casita is. During Drake's recent feud with Kendrick Lamar, a critical question emerged over just how Drake's inner circle really was. Somebody was feeding Kendrick photos of Drake's Ozempic prescription after all. If Drake is interested in creating a hierarchical situation to indicate which of his friends he likes best and which are on the outs, he could do worse than owning a property where some guests get accommodations with personal pools, while others are stuffed into puny 800 square foot casitas, whose primary amenities are gas fireplaces that you'd have to be a masochist to turn on 7 months of the year. In addition to all these accommodations, there's also plenty of space to hang out in the property's biggest building if you're truly on the inside. So let's just say this nigga got a goddamn stable for goddamn horse riding. You know what I'm saying? Then nigga got all type of shit on them motherfucker, man. I don't know what he really gonna do with this place. I'm quite sure he ain't finna live there. Unless he finna get on some goddamn desperado shit. But more power to you, my guy. Okay? And the way niggas been shooting up your shit out there in Canada, this might be the perfect place for you to go, cause nigga done shot your shit up. Nigga done tried to bust in your spot about 2-3 times. Yeah, it might be time to relocate, my brother. But that's all I've got for y'all on this one. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider, and I will catch you all a little bit later, or at least at the bare minimum tomorrow, okay? Much love and respect. I'll see y'all in a bit. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.